Well, it's another cool morning here in the 30s, and as you can see in the background there, the sun is starting to hit the mountaintops, and it'll be another hour before it gets down in here where we're camped. But today's a good day because we're hanging tree stands today, and we sure started slow, but we've got 3 of the 4 baits have bears on them now, and so we're going to hang at least 2 tree stands today on the shooter bears. One of them is just a little yearling that none of us at this point are considering it a shooter, but right now Dave and Virgil are sitting by a roaring fire, as we've done every morning because it's cold in the mornings, and going to have some breakfast and then wait a little while here, make sure the bears have been visiting the baits in the morning, and both morning and evening, in fact all day. We don't have a single trail cam picture of a bear in the dark. Everything is daylight, which is bizarre, but so we're going to go check the 4 baits and hang at least 2 tree stands and then make a decision. Tomorrow's opening day, so I'll catch up with you later in the day here. Well, we had a pretty good day today. We got a couple of tree stands up. Would have really liked to get 3 tree stands up, but we only got 2 up. Unfortunately, we just have 2 baits with bears on them out of the 4. One of them has not even been hit. I don't know why. But the third one has 1 small bear on it, and we decided to hold off on that. We got a stand up where the bear I'm calling Brown Sugar, where that bear's at. That bear came in twice again during the day, yesterday or last night and this morning, I guess you'd say. So that's a bear that's very killable. Tomorrow is opening day, so we're pretty excited about it. The second bait that we have up on the mountain, it's 2 miles from camp, had that big chocolate bear on it. And he came in just maybe half an hour before dark again last night. And then in the morning, another chocolate bear came in, and I got to looking at it. At first I thought it was him, and then I started analyzing the color patterns and stuff like that, and it looked like maybe it was a little smaller. It looked like maybe it was a sow, and I just put the pictures side by side, and I honestly think that we got 2 chocolate bears on that bait. One's a male, one's a female, and they're virtually identical color, and they have nearly identical blonde color patterns of guard hairs, but when I really got to looking at it, I think it's 2 different bears. So we got 2 bears on that bait, and unfortunately we have 2 baits with bears on them, and we got 3 hunters. So I'm not sure how we're going to handle that. We're going to check trail cameras again in the morning before we hunt tomorrow, and you know, maybe something will change and we'll have an opportunity. Otherwise, I guess we're just going to have to draw straws and see who gets to hunt and who doesn't. Another interesting thing that happened today, we had some young woman with the Forest Service come into camp, and she was very pleasant, very informative. She answered a lot of good questions that we had about ATV trails and which trails you can use and which ones you can drive on and which ones you can't, because they're changing that a lot right now here in Wyoming. So it was just a real pleasant experience, except she delivered some bad news. that there's now a fire ban, and we just cut a bunch of firewood, and I'm telling you, when it gets down to 30 degrees every night and you crawl out of your sleeping bag in a tent at campfire in the morning, sure feels good. But so now that's out. But anyway, tomorrow is opening day. We're going to check the baits, and then we're going to decide who's going to hunt where. And I'd like to think we're going to have at least one, maybe two bears on the ground tomorrow night. So can't wait to talk to you tomorrow.